Ocean Mike says, hello, Puck, and welcome to Fun Fish Friday. Ocean Mike wanted to do a little bit earlier than usual today, so Ocean Mike could end off or start the Friday evening strong. Ocean Mike will get a little bit more light in here. Ocean Mike says, welcome, Lord Obfuscate. He says, there we go. A little bit more light on the subject. Ocean Mike's day has been pretty good so far. Ocean Mike just kind of lounged around during his classes. It was pretty straightforward. Ocean Mike hopes your day has been well, though. So does Big Blue Fish. Ocean Mike will try to get some more folks on the stream, and then we can start off on Fish Friday. Ocean Mike says you should have told him it was your birthday yesterday. Ocean Mike would have sung you happy birthday. Ocean Mike says, but however, Ocean Mike wishes you a very happy late birthday. Ocean Mike hopes that you had a great day. Ocean Mike says you are most welcome. Ocean Mike's going to try to get some more folks on the stream. Ocean Mike was just replying to a quick message from a shark lover. Ocean Mike says he was sending up some nice footage of ocean exploration for Ocean Mike's documentary that Ocean Mike is going to be working on for all of you. Mike says yes. Ocean Mike is going to begin working on it very soon. Ocean Mike is hoping to get started on it this weekend. Ocean Mike is going to be making a documentary, hopefully a multi-part documentary series about different environments in the ocean. Ocean Mike is looking forward to making it. Ocean Mike will try to get some more folks. Should be 5 folks so far. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Max is a little bit of a slow start today, but that is by all means awesome. Ocean Mike says a little bit slow today. Ocean Mike probably shouldn't have started it so early. So Ocean Mike says either way, we will have a good Fun Fish Friday. Mike says if we want to get started soon, Ocean Mike says feel free to start sending in suggestions or questions, and Ocean Mike will get started on those. Ocean Mike is glad you think so, Puck. Ocean Mike always has a good time doing it with you guys. Mike says the Wahoo. Ocean Mike will get started on that in just a moment. Ocean Mike is going to drop Ocean Mike does not have any fish tanks or aquariums, but Ocean Mike does like to go to the aquarium that is in part of the local zoo. Ocean Mike thinks it's really cool. They have a lot of cool things there. Ocean Mike says they don't keep anything too big, so they can keep the animals, safe and in a relatively stimulated environment. Ocean Mike agrees. Ocean Mike thinks they're really cool. Ocean Mike says we might as well get started now since we've had steady 4 viewers for quite a bit now. So Ocean Mike says it is time to don upon the Fun Fish Friday hat and let's get started. Ocean Mike knows what you mean, Puck. Ocean Mike might as well get started with our very first suggestion, the Wahoo, or the Ono. Ocean Mike says these big fish are sport fish that are generally found around tropical waters, or more specifically, Hawaii. Ocean Mike says they are similar in eating quality to the mahi-mahi, and they have similar behaviors as well. But Ocean Mike says that the Wahoo is a lot more aggressive in its movements. Ocean Mike says they are very similar to the tarpon, which is another large muscular fish that is often sought after by sporting fishermen. Ocean Mike says they are predators, in fact, however, not at the top of the food chain like sharks or other creatures, but Ocean Mike says they are up there. Ocean Mike says petting the rays is pretty cool. Ocean Mike has shark petting at his aquarium. Ocean Mike says they are dogfish, aka dog sharks. Ocean Mike says they're about this long, maybe this long. They're not huge, but Ocean Mike says they are very cool. Mike says, still 4 viewers. Mike says, that's all right. Ocean Mike says, yes, different fish and aquatic creatures have different levels of muscle density that they use to, well, bite, swim. Ocean Mike says, more muscular fish are those like tarpon, the wahoo. Ocean Mike says, sharks that are very muscular are like the tiger shark or the bull shark. Ocean Mike says they are considered to be stronger or more powerful in relative terms because they're able to move a lot longer, move faster, basically everything that other sharks can do, but better. Ocean Mike says sharks that, or fish that don't have much muscular development are ones like the goblin shark. Ocean Mike says the goblin shark, despite its appearance, is not very fast, as Ocean Mike likes to say. Ocean Mike says they are generally just lying weight predators. Ocean Mike says since they live in such a deep part of the ocean, they don't rely on speed very much. They just swim. Ocean Mike says they don't really need to. Ocean Mike says pretty much. Ocean Mike says it's not as defined as humans' muscles look upon conditioning, but Ocean Mike says that the majority of a shark's body, like the tiger shark, is muscular. Mike says it's really interesting. Ocean Mike says the green mandarin goby. Ocean Mike would love to. Mike will pull up a picture of it. Ocean Mike says these are also called the mandarin fish. Ocean Mike says these pictures of these are probably one of the most popular fish pictures around. Ocean Mike says they are highly sought after for aquariums. Ocean Mike says they are really beautiful. Ocean Mike says they are indeed saltwater, though. Ocean Mike says the green actually only comes from their face. Ocean Mike says the rest of them is actually quite the plethora of beautiful colors and designs. Ocean Mike says they are pretty average fish. They have pretty normal feeding patterns as well as behaviors. Ocean Mike says they generally just surface feed off of algae and microinvertebrates. And Ocean Mike says they are just really cool to look at. Ocean Mike says those colors help with confusing predators. Ocean Mike welcomes our 5th member to the stream. Ocean Mike hopes you are doing well. Ocean Mike says goodbye to our 5th member of the stream. Thanks for tuning in for a few minutes. Ocean Mike actually has a picture of himself with a nurse shark from quite a long time ago. Ocean Mike helped catch one back in the day. Ocean Mike says they are, for the most part, toothless. Just trying to access Google, but it's not working. Ocean Mike apologizes for the interruption. Ocean Mike did just the other day, Ocean Mike believes. This phone is acting up. It won't save the picture. That's good. He says, here's the nurse shark. Ocean Mike says that they lack large teeth, but Ocean Mike says they do have very small serrated teeth that they use to grind up crustaceans. Ocean Mike says they are indeed bottom dwellers that can grow up to about 14 feet long. Ocean Mike says they are pretty cool looking. They almost somewhat resemble a catfish, in his opinion. But Ocean Mike says they generally live on the ocean floor and they just kind of drift around looking for things to eat. Ocean Mike will continue to stream for a few more minutes. But Ocean Mike says it has been pretty slow today, and Ocean Mike doesn't want to wear everybody out. Ocean Mike agrees. Ocean Mike says it is now illegal in a lot of places to either own them or take them from their homes or fish for them at all. Ocean Mike says for the most part, no. Ocean Mike says nurse sharks are not very dangerous at all. They're very sluggish and very passive fish. Ocean Mike says they don't really rely on hunting more than scavenging. So they're not very used to a lot of movement or attacking. Ocean Mike says they just kind of pick up small things and just eat that. Ocean Mike does like roller coasters a lot. Ocean Mike has been on some of the largest ones, such as the Diamondback. Ocean Mike's favorite roller coaster was sadly taken down the other year. Ocean Mike says the Firehawk, the Banshee, the Beast. Ocean Mike has been on all the biggest ones in this area. Ocean Mike thinks it would be really cool to swim next to a shark. Ocean Mike hears that you're able to do that kind of in the place called Atlantis. Ocean Mike says it's like an island resort or something. Ocean Mike doesn't live in Ohio, but Ocean Mike says that's the closest part to him. So Ocean Mike says that's where he has gone to in order to go on roller coasters. Ocean Mike has heard good things about that one. Ocean Mike will do the manta ray. Ocean Mike says the manta ray is one of the largest, if not the largest, species of ray. Ocean Mike says, unlike other rays, they possess no stinger. Ocean Mike says they are very peaceful for the most part. Ocean Mike says they have an interesting feeding habit. They swim around in circles for hours and just pick up things through their filter feeding mouth. Ocean Mike says that mouth is not for show. It doesn't have any teeth, but it swallows anything that comes into it and filters out the big stuff. So this is a good enough picture. Ocean Mike has seen manta ray while snorkeling, and Ocean Mike thought they were awesome to look at. These large, graceful creatures. Ocean Mike has also seen a very rare treasure of seeing a baby spotted eagle ray in the wild. Ocean Mike says it was really amazing to be able to see such a little, because spotted eagle rays are already endangered in themselves and very rare to see. But Ocean Mike says if you're able to see one of those in infanthood, you're very lucky. Ocean Mike says the spotted eagle ray. Ocean Mike thinks that they're really cool. Ocean Mike saw them when he was down in Grand Cayman. Ocean Mike says they are really beautiful. Ocean Mike says they're probably his favorite type of ray, along with the manta ray. Ocean Mike says they have kite-like fins, much like the manta ray. Ocean Mike says they get the name eagle from their face being almost like a beak. Ocean Mike got to see one of those in infanthood, which is very rare since their hatching habits are very hard to come by and they mature pretty quickly. Ocean Mike was very lucky to be able to see that on his first time scuba diving. Ocean Mike says the rays. Ocean Mike says not really. Ocean Mike just likes the spotted eagle ray and the manta ray for how unique they are among rays. Ocean Mike says other rays are cool, but Ocean Mike prefers those two out of any. Ocean Mike says, I think that's going to be all for the stream. Ocean Mike says, oh, we got a couple more people. Ocean Mike says, in that case, we might keep it going. Ocean Mike says, if you guys have any more suggestions or questions, Ocean Mike will be happy to answer them. Ocean Mike says, Fun Fish Friday is not all about fish. You could ask any question you'd like. Ocean Mike will try to answer to the best of his ability. Ocean Mike says that differs from whale to whale. Ocean Mike says that he believes it's the blue whale that can dive the deepest. Ocean Mike says, yes, it's the blue whale. Ocean Mike says that the blue whale dives even deeper than the narwhal. Ocean Mike says it dives down to about 1,660 meters, or sometimes even 1,700 meters down deep. Ocean Mike says that differs from whale to whale. Ocean Mike says the largest of the whales, the blue whale, dives most likely the deepest that we know for now. Mike says, you think that's going to be it for today's live stream? Ocean Mike says that whales, as well as other similar creatures, such as the narwhal, dive down so deep in order to hunt. Ocean Mike says that it's an interesting lifestyle, as especially for narwhals. Ocean Mike did a video on them the other day. Ocean Mike says the narwhals dive that depth around like 20 to 30 times a day. Ocean Mike says they go down just to hunt and get more fish, and then they come right back up. Ocean Mike says it's really amazing. Ocean Mike says, with that being said, today's live stream, Fun Fish Friday, is coming to an end. Ocean Mike thanks the few folks who tuned in today, and Ocean Mike hopes you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye, fishy friends.